Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Faze by Morales. I'm gonna show you guys my station today. So, see what I'm working with, show you some tools that I got, stuff that I love, stuff that I'm getting used to, and here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start right here at this section of my station. This right here, what you guys are looking at, let me get this. Get the. Okay, so for example, I use detachable blades. I like using them. I feel like they cut cleaner. So right here, I have a scale of all of every blade and how many millimeters it leaves and how many in both. I have it at both increments. There's inches on this side and millimeters on this side. And this is supposed to be what comb it's the equivalent of, but it doesn't match. Also, I have the same scale, but for the animal blades, because I have a few animal blades because like there is animal blades that actually meet in between barber blades. So I don't know if that's a little trick that's gonna help you. Like for sure, I use the 10, I use the 40, and I use the 7. So the 7 gives you in between the 1.5 and the 2. It's almost like it's actually between the 1A and the 1.5, and you can help. It helps bridge that gap in between there. Okay, now over here, I have my Andis double magnetic guards. Here, let me zoom out so you can see this. Let me back up. So this light right here, this was a light that I found actually in the trash for real. It was to a desk at a old the company where I used to work, and they were throwing it away, and it look check it out. So it does. I get to put the light wherever I need the light. It's super bright too. It has a regular. It has just the light bulb itself, or I could turn on the ring light as well, or I could just have the ring light on. It's cool because you get to put it right next to the head of whoever you're cutting, and you can just get it out of the way like that. So we got that, and then right behind that, I have my mock-up of a head. So I want to talk with my clients if they ask for a design. So what I would do is I would come here and I would draw the design out here first, for example, whatever design you want to make. And if they don't like that, then it's easy, just erase it and then come up with another one. And you can see what point you want to start it at. Some people want their designs to start off here, come down like this, come here, if you want that style. Other people might want it to start right down here by the ear, and maybe you want just a star over the ear, like that. We draw it out first, basically, is what I'm getting at. That's something I just started doing, that. I've only done two designs like that, So that's that section of the shop. And right underneath, as you can see, I have my capes. I have the capes here for the smaller kids. Then I have the La Bandera Mexicana. You already know, it's my favorite. That goes over here. I don't know why it was over there. And then we have my apron. I got this from a clearance section from a store. Look, it says pet. It's not even a Barber one, but it does the same purpose, So, and also right here, I have in the pocket here, I have metal a metal strap on, a little metal deal, so that I could put my guards, my Andis guards, when I'm using the Andis system, and that'll all hold it in place. Let me show you what that is. It's just a metal bracket, and it lays flat inside the pocket there. So when I do have it on, I can just access the guard I need, you know, pretty easy. My kids love Stranger Things, so they gave me that poster, and I just threw it up there. See, now we're over here to this section. Well, we got the TV, and you know we gotta watch that Faye by Morales tutorial. Those are pretty good, I hear. I don't know. Okay, so behind that, get the TV out of the way. Up there I have some Barber side, some extra cleaners and extra topics for enhancements. And then I have replacement foils for my Bronze Series 9 shaver. I have the boxes to my wall 1919s. This box right, screws and old blade sets, small screwdrivers, nothing really important. I got my alcohol. And down there I used toilet paper instead of neck strips. So I just get those and store them right there. Okay, and I got my cazadores, you already know. That's my favorite tequila. Okay, now we're over here to the products that I use, tools and whatnot. Let me get a good angle right here. Just like this. Oh, I guess you guys want to see what's in here. So in here, I have gloves. In here I use gloves. I have gloves. I have razors. Dorcos. I keep my extra, oh, it has a blade on it. I keep my extra blade holder in here. Charger. And then the blades that I'm using right away, the Personas. These are a little different than the breakaway kind. These are more expensive. So I only use these on, you know, special people. And only when I really need them, you know. So that's in that one. And in this drawer, I have my detachable blades. I have them in a tray so I can just pull them out as I need them. See, these are the 7 I use. I have it next to the 1.5 because that's what I blend into it. And then I have this 10 here. This 10 is just right under the OA. And then the 40 is under the 000. Then I have this one. This one's actually this one here is actually number 4 animal guard, which is the equivalent to a number 3 blade, or 3.5 blade, I mean. And this is just my extra detachable blades, miscellaneous blades, you know, that I give, like my slides. I do a lot of modifications, so I always have different slides. Like this slide here has been modified, where I cut the top off of it, and then I re-tapped out these drills. This is for an Andis master. And, well, you can put the master blade on a wall with this. And then I opened it up here so that it opens all the way from all the way to a number 1. And style liner blades. I got extra extra is 1006 blades. I really don't like that blade much anyways. I like the tapered one better. Okay, so up here on top, we have our disinfectant. This is what I'm using right now. Babyliss. But I also have Cool Care, and I have all them other ones too. También. This one right here, I use, but only if I'm not gonna use it. If I'm not gonna use that clipper for a minute, you know. I got this butter here, cocoa butter. This I usually use on the clients before I use the enhancements. Okay, and I got my Andis clipper oil. You already know. I got that moco de gorilla for styling. Let me get this out the way. Okay, so right here we have the Elegance clay for styling. This electric shave, I always put this on before I run the electric shaver. It helps. I don't know if it softens up the hair follicles, but it just makes the shaver glide a lot easier. So we have that, mousse, spritz, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff up here, you know. Hairspray, some gel. I have my mirror right there, the handheld mirror. Aftershave, beard oil, more styling products. Right there, you got that Club Man. This is the one I prefer. I use this Blue Magic, this Black Magic, but on the young kids that I do. Oh, and I always apply this right here. After a shave, I apply this after I use the straight razor. It helps keep those little bumps for the kids. And this is the shave gel. So let me show you my drawer here, guys. We have combs here, brushes. And that's all that's in here, just combs and brushes. All right, so these are the Styliner 2s. Now, these are really good trimmers. The only thing is that they're very loud. Here, for example, I'm gonna plug them in so you hear that? But trust me, man, these are really good trimmers. And the other bad thing about them is that they're super hard to set. Like, to adjust the tension on it it's a beast. So they're really hard to zero gap and set anyways. So these are my tattoos. These are for, I got these used from a buddy of mine, but I've only used these once, and honestly, I don't care for them because when I make designs anyways, I use the corners of a regular trimmer. All right, now we're coming over to the classic 76ers. These were the very first clipper I ever used. I never knew about the adjuster kind of clippers with the lever. I didn't know about those. Well, I knew about them, but I never used them. This is my very first thing I started with, in those detachable blades. So, yeah, it's actually the same one, you know, because I'll never get rid of this. I'll never be able to get rid of that. So then, the first clipper I bought was a Super Taper 2. And it was alright. Then somebody told me about the seniors, and then this is the next thing I bought. I put the 5-star blade on it from the tapered blade or fade blade. And these were dope for a long time. And this is what I used. I have nothing bad to say about them. Those are what they are. Everybody knows seniors. They're cool. All right, and then we moved over to Oster Fast Feet with the ceramic blade. Now, these, they leave such a beautiful blend. Like, the blending with the fast feeds is almost probably better than almost any clipper here, to be honest with you. But for some reason, I just don't like the way it feels in my hand. It's not heavy enough for me. I like heavy clippers. So I don't like the way that feels when I use it. So then that brings us to the Masters, which was the next thing I bought. Everything I'm telling you is like basically in order. So these are the first ones I bought. These are the Fade Masters. How quiet they are. Look at that throw on that. That's really nice. I really, really like these clippers. So then we got the Fade Masters. Then I refurbished these from a buddy of mine. He was getting ready to throw them away because they didn't work. I just had to open them up and make some adjustments. So, and then I had to order a new blade for it. But this is the Black Label edition with the ground cord. This is so much. I don't know if it's me or is this just so much more powerful than the one without the ground. And this one just regular master blade. And then this is another one I refurbished from my boy. Shout out to Johnny Campbell. This one, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff to it. I need to buy a lot of parts. But anyways, I got this one hitting too now. This one works. This has a Fat Master blade. So now I have the entire Andis system for the fading system all the way up to a number 2 with no guards. I really do not like fading with guards. I feel like it takes forever. Okay, so now we're moving up to the next tier up. Oh, down here in this drawer, I don't have nothing in there. I have these little, in this drawer right here, I have these little nose clippers to get your nose hairs. They're from Wall. This thing lasts forever. I don't even remember the last time I charged it. Okay, so now we're up here on this tier. These are my little Kimmy 1949s with the Wall five star. Let me switch angles here so I can get some better lighting. Okay. And on these I have the 5-star Wall blade for the detailer. Oh, there you go. Dang. Gotta clean it off. So this had to be modified. I had to modify this. Shout out to Manny Sharpening because I got all my stuff to modify it through them. Check out the blade. It's a modified blade. These things hit. I love these things, for real. I just don't have a charging dock for them yet. I'm going to have to make one. Alright, so there's that. Then I have this Babyliss Rose Gold FX. And I have I had this blade on it right here. This is mostly for kids. This is not the one it comes with, but this is just one I had to modify so I can zero gap it. But I didn't zero gap it super close. I use this one mostly for kids. You see I had to put a spacer in between there so I could push the blade up further. This one is a FX 703R, but it works on it. I like it. It's real good for kids. It's really good for kids. See how little the blade is as well. So I like that one. That one's super dope for kids. Okay, now here I got the Gold FX, which I have it hanging up there because it's fully charged. But when it does need charging, I also have a spot for it, which I can show you guys here in a minute. All right, and then we have Slimline Pro standard blade on this one. Yeah, you guys already know what that does. Then we have the modified blade with the modified Andis T outliner. Now, this one, if I'm gonna use any trimmer to bald out, this is what I'm using. I mean, this thing balls out really good. So that's what I use that for. However, it don't really hit though. It ain't gonna give you no real crispy line. And right here I have my Babyliss FX02 shaver. And I modified an Andis charging stand. So that one charges in its own little dock. Next to that, I got my BGRCs. Now these, I love these. Love these. These are probably my, man, one of my favorite clippers. Legends is my favorite clipper. Once I started using adjustable clippers, Legends became my favorite. But these have so much power. You hear that? I mean, this will just tear through hair. I bet you I could use this to mow my lawn. I never tried, but I bet you it will. There's nothing stopping these. You cannot stop them. And it has its own little charging dock. That's super dope. I love them. Okay, now we're gonna move down here to see this area. We have my to-go case. If I have to cut on the roof or something. Of course, in the back I got the cape. Usually I have a mirror back there, but I have my mirror over there hanging up. I have my texturizing comb there. This has blades on the inside. I really suggest you guys getting one of these, especially if you do tapered into really long hair. That's real good. I have my knuckle brush right there. I got my straight razors for my to-go. And then I have my duck clips to hold. Okay, so look, here's a couple of razors I want to show you guys. Blade holders. So this is the one for the breakaway blades, where you put the blades in right here like this. And this other one is different. This other one's for the Persona blades, which in my opinion kind of give you more control. And then this thing slides out like that. And then you just replace this whole thing and then drop it back in. So I like these, but the blades are too expensive to keep changing them all the time, so I don't use them that often. But this is dope. I like that one too. All right, we got our steel tooth combs. One for parting and this one for clipper over comb. Got the Andis comb, got my pick. I got these scissors, these shears. I mean, these are cheap shears. I got them for like $5. But then I have these other ones that are a little better. These are called the Ninja Swordsman. These ones here, and then the matching one is here. And these are Japanese steel. I ended up paying like $120 for these. They're good. I think they're 5.5 inch. I'm not sure. All right, and I got my colored guards, you know, to go. I got my Velcro strips. I got a little Travis Kelce. You know, I'm a Chiefs fan. I got to keep the Travis Kelce Chiefs protector over my clippers for when I'm on the go. Now, this one I converted over to a balding clipper now. But before I had the modified Fat Master blade on this. But now it's just the balding for my to-go jobs. Cool care, you know, same stuff as always, as everybody. Okay, now over here, we got the tablet for some of the kids. If I'm cutting their hair, I need them to pay attention to something. I got my 10-in-1 screwdriver here. Got my clipper in my dock station. Oh snap, I don't even have my. This goes over here, this goes over here. So, let me talk about these. I got the Sterling 4s. I spray painted this black, so it's all black, except for the blade. I want to get that black too, but I have it modified to where it opens up to a full one. You can see it right there like that. I got the stagger tooth blade on it with the fade blade. I have my wall 1919s with the legend slide, so it opens up to a full one as well. But I have the tapered blade on it. This is I don't know. I don't know if clippers get any better than the cordless clippers get any better than this. You know, these things are super dope. 1919s are the best, in my opinion. And then we have just a standard tapered blade on that one. Now, here we have the one and only cordless legend with the 5-star wedge blade. And look at the throw on that. Hold on, let me get it closer. Look at that with the stagger tooth blade. Look at this thing. Hold on, let me get better lighting for it. I mean, that thing is just beautiful. And it cuts amazing. That 5-star wedge blade with the stagger tooth, that's it. I mean, that's the perfect combination. And the weight on it is perfect. It's heavy, you know, it's a little heavy. I like heavy clippers. That's why I like the Andis Masters and the whole Masters team, you know. Some people don't like it because of the weight, but not me. I mess with that. I love it like that. I like it heavy, because you can really get control, like balance, in my opinion. Okay, so right here we have the Super ZRs. With the adjustable speed. I don't know what the lower speeds are for. I never do it. I always use it all the way up. They're okay. They're not the best. They're not my favorites, but they're okay. And then right here we have my Fades by Morales charging dock that I made. I can just put any of the FX or any of the Babyliss trimmers. I could put them on there. I don't know if the regular clippers will work on there too. I don't know. But I got that one. That one will charge, and then my rose gold ones, they charge. Let's go. All right. And right here we have the Pacino's shaver. This shaver right here is really powerful. I don't know if you can hear it. But for some reason, it's either all or nothing. Like this one would just take it to skin, and you know how you tap the hair a little bit and then it blends into the top? This one doesn't do that for some reason. It'll just take it bald and then keep raising your line. I don't know if it has a little thing on the back here for like the Bronze Series 9 has it too. Anyways, I like this. Don't get it twisted. I like this. It takes hair off really fast. And it's super light. That's another thing I don't like about it, to be honest. It's almost too light. Then we have the Bronze Series 5. This is my portable one. This is the one I take when I go out. If I'm doing like house calls or something. Because, I use it in combination. I take this one. I actually won this at the Barber station. our channel, his YouTube channel. I won this, and I've had it ever since. I won it over a year ago, but that's the one I use to when I go to do haircuts on the road. And so I do that all on the bottom, and then I use this one on top. Oh, it's dead right now. But then I use this one to blend in the stubble to the trimmer. They work good in with each other. Okay, so now we are on these trimmers here. This is the best trimmer you can buy, period. I mean, I don't know if it's just my opinion. It seems to be a lot of people's opinion. This is the best trimmer on the market, you know, for durability. It already lasted the test of time. It's done all of that. Andis TI liner. That's it. I mean, like, everything. This is what they all want to be. This is what all other trimmers want to be, and that's the truth. I truly feel that way. So this one hasn't been modified at all. This is just straight out the box, just zero gap. I gotta keep one of them for like under the jaw, you know, for the beard. And then I have these wall detailers with the 5-star blade. These give you crisp, really clean lines. It's just awkward. I feel like working with them is a little awkward. They're too small for my hands probably. But I got them. They're cool. And then I already showed you those style liners. And now these are my babies. This was the very first trimmer I ever bought. I still use these. These are, no matter what, like, it doesn't even matter what other trimmer I have. You see all the ones that I had, I always use these. Almost on every single haircut. Because I feel that comfort, I feel comfort with these, you know? I know I'm not going to mess up if I have these in my hand. It's impossible. I love these. It has a Pro-Made blade on it. And it's been modified. And then I have a cheap blow dryer. I don't even know what that brand is. But I put a different cord on it. So I took a cord off of a router. Like a for woodworking router. And I have a 10-foot cord on it now. And then, I mean, ever since I changed the cord on it, man, this thing has had an amazing power. Okay, so right here underneath this umbrella, I have my light. Now, like I would tell anybody who's just started, probably the one most important thing you can own to be a really good barber is lighting. Like, that's what you need more than any of these expensive tools or any of these tools. That's the number one thing I feel like that is gonna change the way your haircuts come out, because you get to see everything. So here, this light right here is actually from outside street lamp. I was doing a new construction job and it fell off and they were getting ready to throw it away. So I picked it up and took it. You can see it's all dented in. But I picked them up and I brought them home and I made this little case out of sheet metal. I made a sheet metal case and then I put it on a tripod. This tripod is for other kind of shop lights. It's a heavy duty tripod. And then I rewired it with this huge gauge extension cord. But this originally was almost like a 220 voltage or whatever amperage. And I had to convert it to a 110 so I could plug it into a regular outlet. So long story short, I had to take apart another light and then put all the guts from the other light into this one. And now it's what it is. It's insanely bright. You can't even stare at it. Oh, there it goes. There it goes, guys. There's my station. Um, Let me know what you guys think. Leave comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And let me know what your guys' opinions of what I said. Like, do you agree, disagree? Let me know. It's your boy Faze by Morales. Follow me on Instagram at Faze by Morales. One word.